First off, Shaq, thanks for a recommendation for this anime too. And I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up, I'm not really a big horror type person. When it comes to like stuff when I watch on television or something. But then again, it doesn't really scare the crap out of me. But like, it's like that psycho. Is that something like in it? Like, I don't know. But but from this Tokyo Ghoul, man, like when I first heard about it from like July, I heard like a lot of people saying like, "Hey, Tokyo Ghoul's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Better than Agami Got Killed." And I'm like, "Whoa, better than Agami Got Killed." And I'm like, "What?" I know Agami Got Killed's got a little bit of tragedy and some type of psychological horror, some type. I don't know, a little bit, but so during the past weekend, I put like a whole list of like animes that I was gonna watch the first episode of. I kind of failed at that, and I only watched three or four animes, which were the Seven Deadly Sins, this series Tokyo Ghoul, some series Super Sano that Shaq told me about, and Bill Ballage, Bill and I can't even pronounce it, but Tokyo Ghoul, I gotta say, is pretty cool. Now the other horror anime series I like to watch is like Future Diary, which I reviewed on our last channel, and my friend Chris got me into Hellsing Ultimate, and when it premiered on Toonami, which kind of gets me up at like 1 in the morning the next day after the whole Toonami marathon stuff. But it's all good. So Tokyo Ghoul, the plot of this is like ridiculous. It shows the struggle of a guy. He's gone. He turned into a ghoul after this chick like tried to like maul him, and then they all get like pummeled down by a bunch of random crap. And then like in this scene, like she's like they're like naked, and then they're like in this like if I had to guess, it's like somewhere around his mind or something, and then like she like just puts her hand in front of his eye, and he became like half ghoul. And it all started out first as like kind of like a little bit of a slice of life starting out, and then they went on this date, and then she like just assassinated him and tries to kill him because she's a ghoul, and they're all after flesh. And if I have to say about this kind of plot line kind of reminds me of that first episode of, if you watch that series, High School DxD, that series where, about all those devils and whatnot, and fan serve, too much, a lot of fan service, kind of like the High School of the Dead manga. But, you know how it started out in the first episode, like this girl, the guy asks out this girl, and then it seems all right, and then at the almost towards the end, it reveals like she's like some type of like monster, and then bam, and then something happens. This was kind of similar to that, but a little bit darker tone. Now after like going to the hospital, they like put the dead organs from the girl and put it into the dude. I guess they don't know that she was a ghoul, which was a really huge mistake because now he's a half ghoul, or maybe he's full ghoul, but I don't know. I have to like read the manga. So from this, like he like learning from the ghouls, they can't eat human food, which is weird because they only go after flesh. Like the human food to them tastes like crap to them, and I'm like, whoa, like how is this guy going to survive if he's not going to eat any flesh? He's going to like die from starvation. And seeing him struggle, and he's like trying to eat all this good food in his house, and he just like threw up, and I was like, oh man, that dude's desperate for some food, and like seeing the struggle from him, and he's like screaming out flesh in his mind, like flesh, and then seeing all these people, and he's like really struggling. And then he meets this other ghoul, and he says, here, take it. And then there's a random guy, which is probably going to be dealt to the plot, which I haven't read or seen any other episodes. I only saw this first episode. I will eventually, but I got like stuff to do and stuff. But scene from this, and then at the end, this girl like just like tastes the flesh and is like jams it in his mouth, and he was like, oh man. So I don't know too much of the story, but it seems like he has to like eat flesh to survive, or maybe just like eat the flesh off the dead back people or something. I don't know. I have to read the series to find out and see what happens. So from all of this, I gotta say, is an 8.5 out of 10. It, some people said like it was a really good series, and I gotta agree, it's pretty good, and it's now on my list of favorite horror slash anime, well, along with Hellsing and Future Diary. And I gotta say, this story is crazy. I like to thank Shaq again for a recommendation for this anime. I can't wait to see more, and season 2 is coming out, and I'm gonna try to like avoid spoilers from like from Neverworld's videos, like from the prequel. I'm gonna try to avoid all that, even though it's a prequel. So until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.